My child, today is not just another ordinary day. Something important is happening behind the scenes. You may feel it deep in your spirit, like a soft whisper that refuses to be ignored. And I, your God, have come to tell you why. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you all day, and he's standing near you even now, urging you to open this message before it's too late. There is someone whose name begins with the letter M, and this person is not what they seem. Someone is warning you about them, but you keep brushing off the signs. Don't do that anymore. What I'm about to reveal may surprise you, but it's not meant to scare you. It's meant to protect you, and it's urgent. You've been seeing hints, haven't you? A strange feeling when they message you, a weird pause when they speak, a name that keeps showing up randomly even when you're not looking for it. That's not a coincidence, child. That's me trying to alert you. Your angels have been sending signs in the form of thoughts, repeating numbers, and even dreams. But you're so caught up in everything else that you've almost missed it. Today, the message will not be hidden anymore. That name starting with M carries a weight, and I want you to hear everything clearly. They have been in your energy field, watching, planning, waiting, but not all intentions are pure. There's something about their past that you haven't been told, something about a choice they made that still haunts them, and it's connected to you. I'm telling you this now because your future has already started shifting. And Archangel Michael is personally guarding this transformation. He's been at war for your name, defending your blessings from being intercepted by the wrong people. Do not trust everything you see on the outside. Some smiles are masks, some compliments are cover-ups. This person, whoever they are in your life, they're hiding something, and someone else knows the truth and is trying to warn you before things go too far. Love letter before you read further. Pause and subscribe to this divine channel of light. It's not just a YouTube channel, it's a divine connection, a miracle gateway. Every time you hear these words, you are stepping into protection, healing, and transformation. Subscribe now. Your guardian angel wants you to stay connected to this divine frequency. One small click can shift your entire atmosphere. Don't wait. Love letter. Now listen closely because this is where it gets intense. There was a meeting, not in the physical world, but in the spiritual realm. Your name was mentioned, so was theirs. And while one angel spoke your purpose into existence, another force tried to manipulate it. That's why you've been feeling so tired lately. That's why your heart has been confused, because part of your spirit already senses that something isn't right. But child, I need you to trust what I'm about to say. You have been chosen for something very big, and that person with the M, they either step into alignment or step out of your path. No middle ground anymore. The time of delay is over. You are moving toward a season where everything hidden will be revealed. That's my promise. You've cried about being misunderstood. You've begged for clarity, and now my answer is arriving. Someone who knows the truth about this M person will try to contact you very soon, maybe in a casual conversation, maybe in a slip of words. Pay attention. Even a single sentence can be the sign you were waiting for. Archangel Michael has been assigned to sharpen your ears. Your spiritual senses are being activated again. You're not imagining it. Something divine is happening. They have said things behind your back, and yet you kept loving. They have thought of you as weak, but I've been building your strength in secret. This warning is not to make you scared of them. It's to wake you up because you're too precious to be treated like an option. You're too important to be played with. And the reason this warning is coming today is because a door is opening, one that can either bless you or distract you. The choice is in your awareness. There's more, child, much more. And child, there's something else I need you to feel in your soul, not just hear with your ears. That person with the letter M connected to their name, they've been thinking of you constantly, but not all thoughts are pure. Some of them are filled with regret, some are filled with envy, some are filled with silent obsession. They're caught in their own battle, and whether you realize it or not, your presence stirs something deep inside them, something unsettled. And that's why I, your Heavenly Father, am stepping in today, because I see everything they've said. I've heard every silent word, and I'm not going to let them hurt you again. They once had access to you, emotional, spiritual, or even physical access, but they didn't honor it. Now they want back in, but the truth is, child, some doors must never reopen unless they've been cleansed by light, by truth, by full honesty. You've been too forgiving, and that's beautiful, but now it's time for boundaries. Not walls of fear, but divine boundaries of wisdom. And that's what this message is. It's your holy shield. It's your spiritual alert system. It's me whispering into your heart, be careful, my child. Not everyone around you is clapping when you rise. Some are waiting for you to fall. They once had access to you, emotional, spiritual, or even physical access, but they didn't honor it. Now they want back in, but the truth is, child, some doors must never reopen unless they've been cleansed by light, by truth, by full honesty. You've been too forgiving, and that's beautiful, but now it's time for boundaries. Not walls of fear, but divine boundaries of wisdom. And that's what this message is. It's your holy shield. It's your spiritual alert system. It's me whispering into your heart, be careful, my child. Not everyone around you is clapping when you rise. Some are waiting for you to fall. Archangel Michael has stood outside your spiritual door for days now, sword in hand, wings stretched wide, refusing to let darkness cross over into your future. He's not just protecting your heart. He's guarding your divine assignment, because the next few days are crucial. I repeat, crucial. In the unseen realm, conversations are happening. Angels are moving, but so are deceivers. People who smile with hidden motives. people who want your peace but bring confusion, people who call you friend but think of you as a threat. And this M person is standing right in the middle of this spiritual tension. You've noticed something about them already, a habit, a sentence, a pattern, a strange energy. That's not paranoia, that's divine discernment. I place that in you. Trust it. Don't silence it, because the truth is, there's something being planned, and it involves you. A shift is coming in how others treat you. A revealing is about to happen that will change how you see this person completely. And when that moment comes, I want you to remember this message. I want you to remember that I loved you enough to warn you before the storm touched your doorstep. There's a reason you're seeing this message right now. It's not random. This is not just a video, it's your spiritual wake-up call. And I, your Lord, am using this moment to shake your soul into attention. You're not crazy. You're not overreacting. You're not imagining it. That person, that M, they are not who they pretend to be. And I'm not saying this to punish them or make you bitter. I'm saying this so you don't fall into a trap designed to delay your purpose. I'm saying this because your destiny is too precious to be wasted on manipulation and lies. You are entering a time of restoration, and every fake connection, every hidden motive, every confusing relationship must be exposed. I'm doing this out of love, child. You've already sacrificed too much, given too much, believed too much in people who were not ready to honor you. Now it's time for me to step in and lead, so follow my peace. If someone's presence disturbs your spirit, that's your first signal. If they only appear when they want something, that's your second. If you have to keep wondering where you stand with them, child, that's your third, and you don't need any more signs than that. You're not alone in this. I'm right here, and Archangel Michael is standing right beside me, commanding this situation with full authority. If you only knew how many spiritual attacks were canceled because of the prayers you didn't even know you prayed. If you only knew how many times I held you back from places you thought you needed to go. I didn't deny you, I protected you. And this time is no different. That warning about M is serious. Don't take it lightly. Someone you trust may try to speak in defense of them, but trust me more. Trust the whisper in your heart that says, something's not right here. And let me tell you something powerful. You are about to be vindicated. Yes, child, that's a miracle word I want you to hold tightly. Vindication. Where they twisted your words, I will clear your name. Where they tried to make others doubt you, I will restore your reputation. Where they plotted behind closed doors, I will shine a spotlight so bright that truth will flood every dark corner. Archangel Michael has already set this in motion, but I need your participation. I need your agreement. Say yes to the process. Say yes to the truth, even if it hurts, even if it changes everything, because the other side of this exposure is your elevation, child. As I continue speaking to you through this message, I need you to understand something sacred. This is not punishment. This is purification. When I allow something to be revealed, it's not to break you, but to rebuild you in strength and clarity. You are walking into a divine season where false relationships cannot survive. I'm separating you not to isolate you, but to prepare you. What I am building in you and what I am about to release in your life requires peace, protection, and powerful alignment. This person, whether they are from your past or someone new who just entered your life, is standing at a crossroads, and so are you. That's why I brought you to this message today. The time to decide is now. You've had dreams lately, haven't you? Dreams that felt strange, with faces you know but feelings you can't explain. Some of those dreams were warnings. Some were spiritual visits. Some were visions I allowed so your inner eyes could see what your outer eyes were missing. Pay attention to the names, the emotions, the symbols in those dreams. They are not random. The Holy Spirit has been whispering in your sleep because your waking world is too loud right now, but I will not let you miss the truth. I will speak to you again and again until your spirit understands what your heart has been avoiding. You've had dreams lately, haven't you? Dreams that felt strange, with faces you know but feelings you can't explain. Some of those dreams were warnings, some were spiritual visits, some were visions I allowed so your inner eyes could see what your outer eyes were missing. Pay attention to the names, the emotions, the symbols in those dreams. They are not random. The Holy Spirit has been whispering in your sleep because your waking world is too loud right now. But I will not let you miss the truth. I will speak to you again and again until your spirit understands what your heart has been avoiding. This person with the letter M, they are watching you, not just online, not just in person. They are watching your energy, your blessings, your rise. And while part of them may admire you, there's another part wrestling with jealousy, with fear, with confusion. They don't know whether to support you or sabotage you. That's why I'm stepping in, because you don't need another season of heartbreak. You don't need to repeat lessons you've already passed. You don't need to carry their burdens just to prove your love. You've done enough. Now let me be your defense. Let Archangel Michael be your sword. Let this warning be your wisdom. Do not reach out to them just to get clarity. The truth is already inside you. You don't need a long conversation. You need peace. If someone's presence confuses your spirit, then their words are not enough. I did not create you to live in confusion. I created you to live in clarity, confidence, and calm. The next time their name pops up in your notifications, pause. Ask yourself, is this pulling me closer to God or deeper into anxiety? That answer alone will tell you everything. The truth is always wrapped in peace. Even if it stings at first, it will settle with grace. And child, I know it hurts. I know it's painful to let go of people you prayed for, people you imagined forever with, people who once made you feel seen and safe. But hear me now. If they were truly sent by me, they would not bring you so much spiritual unrest. Love is not supposed to make you feel small. It is supposed to remind you of your worth. And if someone can't see your value, even after all this time, that's not your failure, that's their blindness. Stop begging to be understood. You are not too much. You are not too sensitive. You are not asking for too much. You are just finally becoming the person I always knew you could be. Let me pause you right here to say something that your soul needs to hear. Love letter, if your spirit feels this message, if your heart is pounding, if your breath just changed, if you feel like this was written just for you, then it was. Subscribe now. Join the divine circle that heaven is building around you. This isn't just content, this is protection. These words carry angelic frequency. Your name has been called in prayer, and this channel is part of your covering. Don't wait, don't think, just subscribe. Archangel Michael is waiting for your yes. Love letter, now I must tell you something beautiful. You are not alone in this. Heaven is rallying for you. There is a spiritual army moving on your behalf. A shift is happening in your favor right now as you read these words. That person may have tried to delay your destiny, but they cannot stop it because I am the one who holds your future. I am the one who opens doors that no man can shut, and I am opening one now. Yes, today. Yes. This is not just a date, it's a divine timestamp. Mark it. Remember it, because something will happen in the next few days that will confirm this message in a way you cannot deny. The M person will show you something. It might be a message, a tone, a change in behavior, or someone else will accidentally say their name in a story that doesn't involve you and your spirit will freeze. That's your signal. That's when you'll know. I will make it so clear that even your doubts will surrender, because I'm not just giving you a word, I'm giving you proof. You asked for a sign. You asked me to make it clear, so I am. Not just with goosebumps, not just with dreams, but with real, undeniable confirmation. And when that moment comes, do not doubt, do not second guess, do not go back into the same cycle. Say thank you and walk in peace, because the miracle you've been waiting for, the love, the breakthrough, the opportunity, the peace, it's not behind them. It's in front of you. I've already placed it in motion. You just have to step forward. You just have to trust me more than your history. You just have to choose freedom over fear. And now, my child, let me go even deeper, because your spirit is ready to hear what it once could not. That person whose name starts with M, they were once meant to be a part of your journey. Yes, I say this with love and truth. At one time, I allowed your paths to cross because there was a divine lesson you needed to learn through them. There were prayers buried in your soul that only pain could dig out, and I used their presence, even their betrayal, to bring those prayers to the surface. But just because someone was part of your journey doesn't mean they're meant to stay until the end. They have made choices. They have walked in two worlds, light and shadow. And while I've sent them signs, they have resisted the change. They've held on to pride, bitterness, or selfishness. And though I still love them, I will not allow their unhealed energy to block your healing. I will not let your future be poisoned by the past they won't let go of. That's why this separation is necessary. That's why this warning carries weight. And that's why Archangel Michael is not just whispering. He's roaring now because time is running out and delay is no longer an option. And now, my child, let me go even deeper because your spirit is ready to hear what it once could not. That person whose name starts with M, they were once meant to be a part of your journey. Yes, I say this with love and truth. At one time, I allowed your paths to cross because there was a divine lesson you needed to learn through them. There were prayers buried in your soul that only pain could dig out, and I used their presence, even their betrayal, to bring those prayers to the surface. But just because someone was part of your journey doesn't mean they're meant to stay until the end. They have made choices. They have walked in two worlds, light and shadow. And while I've sent them signs, they have resisted the change. They've held on to pride, bitterness, or selfishness. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. And now is the moment I choose to reveal it. The Vatican's wealth manifestation secret. For 6 centuries, the Vatican has kept hidden a wealth manifestation secret. You can access it right now to attract abundance today. The secret the Vatican used to amass billions in wealth lies in a 2,000-year-old gospel, widely acknowledged to be the first gospel. It contains an ancient prayer that has never seen the light of day, a prayer that can transform one's life. This prayer is based on the hidden truth the Church does not want anyone to know, the truth behind the words, "The kingdom of God is within." In other words, we all have manifestation power within. You just need to activate the part of your mind that switches on that manifestation ability. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. This ancient prayer will switch on that hidden manifestation power today. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. And though I still love them, I will not allow their unhealed energy to block your healing. I will not let your future be poisoned by the past they won't let go of. That's why this separation is necessary. That's why this warning carries weight. And that's why Archangel Michael is not just whispering. He's roaring now because time is running out and delay is no longer an option. You've been wondering if you should confront them. You've drafted messages and deleted them. You felt the urge to say everything, and then the heaviness of silence returned. That's not confusion. That's me protecting your peace because some truths don't need to be explained. They need to be accepted. If they can't feel your heart by now, they're not meant to hold it. If they need convincing to treat you right, they were never worthy of your light. You don't have to prove anything anymore, my child. You've done enough. You've prayed enough. You've waited enough. Now it's time to receive. And what I'm about to release into your life will make you forget why you ever settled in the first place. I'm talking about divine alignment, a miracle connection that will see you, honor you, cherish your heart like it's gold. The one who is coming, the one I have chosen, will not be confused about you. They will not run hot and cold. They will not manipulate your kindness or question your loyalty. They will carry my spirit, my patience, my love. And when they look at you, your soul will feel at home. That's how you'll know. But child, for that to come in, I must clear out the old energy. I must sweep away the counterfeit to make room for the covenant. So don't resist this divine removal. Don't mourn the connection I'm breaking. If you can feel your soul healing already, don't grieve a relationship that caused you to lose yourself. You're finding yourself again. You're waking up and it's beautiful. This is what healing feels like. This is what freedom sounds like. The trembling, the tension, the tug in your chest, it's not fear, it's release. Let go, you're safe now. Love letter, this message is a lifeline, not just a video. And if you felt every word in your soul, then you already know this is heaven's voice speaking to you. Subscribe now, not out of routine, but out of faith, out of connection, out of spiritual obedience. This isn't entertainment. This is God's rescue in real time. This is Archangel Michael standing at your side, whispering, click that button. Stay in the light. Stay in the Word. Stay connected to your miracle. Love letter. Let me show you something. I want you to take a deep breath right now. Inhale. Feel the air filling your lungs. That's proof you're still here for a purpose. Exhale. That's your old pain leaving. Again, inhale. Feel the peace I'm pouring into you. And exhale every lie they told you. Every word that made you doubt your worth, because I am cleansing your heart even as you read this. I'm touching your mind. I'm repairing your soul. This is not just about a warning, it's about awakening. It's about remembering who you are, who you've always been, and who you are about to become. And my child, what's ahead for you is breathtaking. You don't see it all yet, but I do. I see you laughing again. Not the fake laugh you gave to hide the pain, but real, full, heart wide open laughter. I see you walking into rooms and not shrinking. I see you sleeping peacefully at night. No more wondering if someone's lying to you. No more overthinking texts. No more begging for love that doesn't know how to stay. No more wondering if you're good enough, because you'll finally see that you were always more than enough. I made you with divine detail. I sculpted your soul with heaven's fingerprints, and there's no one else like you. That's why they couldn't handle your presence. You carried too much light for their shadow. But don't be angry at them. Don't hold bitterness. That's not your burden anymore. Release them to me. Let me deal with their intentions. Let me handle their karma. Let me repay what they took and return it to you, multiplied, because I'm a God of justice and I don't just heal. I restore. I don't just remove, I upgrade. And your upgrade is on the way. The M-person may have been the test, but what's coming is the testimony. A new chapter, a divine appointment, a miracle beyond what your heart dared to hope for. Now listen carefully, my beloved. This is the final part of the message, and I don't want you to miss even one word. What you're going through right now may feel like spiritual pressure, emotional confusion, and a storm of memories. But I am telling you with full authority, this is not the end. This is the beginning of a miracle. I'm not just exposing what's false. I'm unlocking what's real. And what's real is about to walk into your life so gracefully, so gently, so divinely that you'll understand why I had to remove what I removed. The M-person was sent as a mirror, not as your final destiny. They showed you the parts of yourself that still needed healing, and now that healing has begun. Now, listen carefully, my beloved. This is the final part of the message, and I don't want you to miss even one word. What you're going through right now may feel like spiritual pressure, emotional confusion, and a storm of memories. But I am telling you with full authority, this is not the end. This is the beginning of a miracle. I'm not just exposing what's false. I'm unlocking what's real. And what's real is about to walk into your life so gracefully, so gently, so divinely that you'll understand why I had to remove what I removed. The M-person was sent as a mirror, not as your final destiny. They showed you the parts of yourself that still needed healing, and now that healing has begun. You'll feel it soon, in the way your thoughts become clear, in the way your spirit becomes lighter, in the way your soul finally stops chasing the past and starts embracing the present. That's what I've been preparing you for. And Archangel Michael has been at your side through all of it, whispering when you cried alone, standing guard when your heart was tired, pushing back every spiritual attack that came in silence. You didn't see it, but he fought for you in places you never even walked into. And now, child, the battle is almost over. Someone in your circle will reveal something very soon. You may overhear it, you may read it, or someone might message you by accident, but nothing is an accident under heaven's plan. When that moment comes, you'll remember this message. You'll know what to do. You won't shake. You won't second guess. You'll be still, calm, peaceful, because your spirit will recognize that the truth has finally arrived. And even if the truth hurts for a moment, it will set you free for a lifetime. Let me ask you this gently. Do you still want to hold on to what broke you? Do you still want to beg for love that couldn't recognize your heart? Or are you finally ready to release, not with hate but with holy strength? I'm asking because your next chapter can't begin until you do. And what I have for you in that next chapter is unlike anything you've known. A connection so honest, so safe, so beautifully divine it will feel like healing just to be near them. This is not a fantasy, child. This is my promise, and I don't break promises. So here is what I want you to do: clean your space. Let go of their energy. Take back your mind. Speak this out loud. I release everything and everyone that is not sent by God. I welcome truth. I welcome love. I welcome the miracle that has been waiting for me. Yes, say it. Even if your voice trembles, even if your heart is still uncertain, say it, because your words carry power. Your voice has been silenced for too long. Now it's time to speak your freedom into existence. You are not a prisoner of your past. You are not defined by who hurt you. You are chosen, anointed, protected, and deeply, deeply loved. Love letter one last time before we close. If you feel this message was truly for you, don't scroll away without taking the next divine step. Subscribe now. Archangel Michael is opening a door for your protection and your destiny. Let this space become your spiritual covering, your miracle circle. This is not the end of a video, it's the beginning of a promise fulfilled. Stay connected to this light. Heaven is calling you deeper. Love letter. Now let me tell you what's ahead. Soon the heaviness will lift. The confusion will vanish. The person who was sent to harm you will be silenced, not by your words, but by my justice. And as you walk forward in peace, you will notice the air feel different. Time will feel like it slows down. That's your confirmation. That's how you'll know the shift has happened. Your angels will begin to send you new signs. Birds at strange times, feathers on the ground, whispers of peace in the middle of a chaotic day. Those are not coincidences. That's me reminding you. You did the right thing. You obeyed. You trusted. And now you will receive. And when the right one enters, the one sent by me, wrapped in my love, you will not have to ask for signs. Your soul will know. Your mind will rest. Your heart will breathe. And in that moment, every tear you cried over the wrong person will suddenly feel like rain watering a new garden. It wasn't wasted. It was preparation. I used it to soften your heart, to sharpen your spirit, to deepen your compassion. And now the season of delay is over. The garden is ready. The seeds have bloomed. The miracle is here. Child, it's okay now. You're safe. You've heard the warning. You've received the truth. You've walked through the test. And now I declare over you, it's time to receive. Walk forward. Keep your head high. The person whose name begins with M has no more power over your peace, because your peace belongs to me. And I never leave, I never lie, and I always love you. This message was your miracle. Signed, God, with Archangel Michael standing beside me, watching over you every single second. Child, even though I've told you the message, I know your heart still feels fragile. I know that part of you is still wondering, what if I'm wrong? What if I walk away from someone who just needed time? That soft spot in your heart, it's beautiful. I made you that way. I gave you compassion, empathy, and a willingness to believe in people even when they don't believe in themselves. But now it's time to use that compassion for yourself. You've spent so long protecting others, but who has protected you? Who has seen your tears when no one else knew you were crying? I have. I always have. And I've counted every tear as sacred. Child, it's okay now. You're safe. You've heard the warning. You've received the truth. You've walked through the test. And now I declare over you, it's time to receive. Walk forward. Keep your head high. The person whose name begins with M has no more power over your peace because your peace belongs to me. And I never leave, I never lie, and I always love you. This message was your miracle. Signed, God, with Archangel Michael standing beside me, watching over you every single second. Child, even though I've told you the message, I know your heart still feels fragile. I know that part of you is still wondering, what if I'm wrong? What if I walk away from someone who just needed time? That soft spot in your heart, it's beautiful. I made you that way. I gave you compassion, empathy, and a willingness to believe in people even when they don't believe in themselves. But now it's time to use that compassion for yourself. You've spent so long protecting others, but who has protected you? Who has seen your tears when no one else knew you were crying? I have. I always have. And I've counted every tear as sacred. This is why I'm still here, speaking to you gently but firmly, because even now, the person whose name begins with M is pulling at your thoughts. They're trying to stay connected to your soul. But listen closely. You do not owe them your peace anymore. You do not owe them one more piece of your light. If they were meant to walk beside you, I would have made the path easy, peaceful, and honest. But instead, I had to send signs, warnings, dreams, and even this divine message because you were about to ignore your own intuition again. You see, child, when you were younger, you believed love had to hurt, that to keep someone you had to fight, to struggle, to chase. But now I'm teaching you something different. Love that's from me brings peace, not panic. It brings clarity, not confusion. And when it arrives, when the person sent by me finally enters your life, they will come in softly, gently, and with a spirit that feels like calm after a storm. You will not be unsure. You will not be on edge. Your nervous system will stop bracing because their love will feel like safety. Their presence will feel like a prayer answered. That M person was a lesson, not a lifetime. And even if they come back trying to prove something, I want you to listen to their energy, not just their words. Have they changed? Or are they just afraid of losing you forever? Love that only shows up when it's scared to lose is not real love, it's fear. And you don't deserve to be someone's last-minute realization. You are a gift. You are light. You are my chosen. And I want you to stop giving your holy to someone who only sees you when you're slipping away. So let me speak directly to your heart right now, the version of you that nobody sees. You are not too much. You are not too intense. You are not unlovable. You are not impossible to understand. You are not replaceable. You are not meant to be someone's second option, backup plan, or spiritual experiment. You are divinely crafted, fearfully and wonderfully made. And the person who will see that, who I am preparing for you, is already being guided toward you, not by accident but by my plan. Do not delay this new chapter by holding on to an old character. The M person played their part and now the curtain is closing. Let them go. You don't need closure from them, you just needed clarity from me. And now you have it. Love letter, if this part of the message is still reaching you, that means your heart has stayed open. And I am asking you one last time. Don't walk away from this without anchoring yourself in this divine connection. Subscribe now. Stay covered. Stay guided. Archangel Michael has more to show you, and this space is not just a channel, it's a spiritual safe zone. Heaven is realigning your path. Say yes. Love letter, now I bless you. Yes, I do. I speak blessings over your next steps. I remove the fog from your mind. I cut every tie that was draining you. I pour new energy into your spirit. I fill you with peace, divine timing, and the kind of wisdom that doesn't second guess. And I send angels, not just one but 3 angels, to walk beside you for the next 7 days. They will guard your decisions. They will lead your feet. They will whisper truth when you feel weak. You are not alone. In fact, you were never alone. So today, on this powerful day, write this down. This was the day I chose peace over patterns. This was the day I trusted God over my feelings. This was the day I heard heaven speak my name. And from this moment forward, may you never again beg to be loved. May you never again question your worth. May you never again silence your intuition just to keep someone close. May you never again be blind to what your soul already knows. Because now you know, you have been warned, you have been protected, and you are now ready. Walk forward, my child. The road is safe. The light is green. The angels are waiting. And I, your God, am proud of you. This was your divine message, written in heaven, delivered on earth, opened by your courage. With love beyond words, God and Archangel Michael, your unshakable protector. And child, even though the message is reaching its final stretch, I want you to know something that only heaven can reveal. This message will continue to unfold long after you've finished reading. You'll hear something this week, and suddenly these words will echo in your spirit. You'll feel a shift, and your body will respond even before your mind understands. That's how divine messages work. They are seeds planted deep in the soil of your soul, and when the moment is right, they bloom without effort, without confusion, with clarity and peace. This is how I work, my beloved, not in chaos but in confirmation. May you never again question your worth. May you never again silence your intuition just to keep someone close. May you never again be blind to what your soul already knows, because now you know. You have been warned. You have been protected. And you are now ready. Walk forward, my child. The road is safe. The light is green. The angels are waiting. And I, your God, am proud of you. This was your divine message, written in heaven, delivered on earth, opened by your courage. With love beyond words, God and Archangel Michael, your unshakable protector. And child, even though the message is reaching its final stretch, I want you to know something that only heaven can reveal. This message will continue to unfold long after you've finished reading. You'll hear something this week, and suddenly these words will echo in your spirit. You'll feel a shift, and your body will respond even before your mind understands. That's how divine messages work. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Doing $300 per day is easy. I will prove to you beyond doubt that making $300 every day is easy. I will also prove to you that you have the one thing needed to do this. And if you think this is some clickbait thing, it's not. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. Go here to see exactly what I am talking about. I must warn you, though, it's very addictive. If you are a person that gets addicted to stuff, this is probably not for you. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. They are seeds planted deep in the soil of your soul, and when the moment is right, they bloom without effort, without confusion, with clarity and peace. This is how I work, my beloved, not in chaos but in confirmation. So here's your next divine confirmation. There is a conversation happening behind your back right now, but don't fear it. Don't chase it. Don't try to control it. Let it unfold, because I'm using even their words, even their gossip, even their judgment to reveal their true heart to others. What they meant for harm, I'm turning into honor. The people who once questioned you will soon respect you. The people who once believed the wrong story will come searching for the truth. And the people who took your kindness for weakness will soon be silenced by your growth. That person, they feel your shift. That's why you've been on their mind so much. They're confused, they're nervous, they're watching, and yet they still don't know how to match the depth of your spirit, because it's not just about love, it's about alignment. And if they're not aligned with my truth, no amount of history or desire can make them the right one. You may have shared moments with them. You may have loved them deeply. But child, you're not who you used to be when you met them. You've grown. You've awakened. And you can't lower your vibration just to keep someone close. They had their chance, more than one, and still they chose comfort over change. They chose silence over truth. They chose games over commitment. But I'm not here to judge them. I'm here to free you, because your time has come. This isn't just another day on the calendar. This is a spiritual gate. And only the prepared, the honest, and the courageous will walk through it. You are one of them. That's why this message found you, not because you were scrolling, but because your soul was ready. And child, I see how much you've endured. I see the weight you've carried in silence, the nights you cried with your phone in your hand, wanting to call them but knowing if you did, you'd be betraying yourself again. The days you smiled in front of others while your heart ached with confusion. The conversations you replayed 100 times in your mind, wondering what you did wrong. Let me tell you now, you did nothing wrong. You were just loving someone who couldn't love you the way you deserved because they never truly learned how to love themselves first. But don't worry, I've been watching the whole time, and I've been storing every tear, every sigh, every lonely prayer in the vaults of heaven. And now I'm releasing your reward. I'm opening the floodgates. I'm giving you back everything that was delayed, everything that was stolen, everything that was twisted with interest, with double favor, with a smile from heaven that says, "Well done, my child." You held on, you stayed kind, you trusted me. Now the door opens. Not just spiritually, but tangibly, you will begin to see physical evidence that your season has shifted. Things will align effortlessly. People will reach out unexpectedly. Opportunities will come out of nowhere. You won't have to force anything. You won't have to explain yourself. You'll simply flow in divine rhythm. That's what happens when you finally say no to what drains you and yes to what feeds your soul. And one day soon, when someone asks you how you made it through this storm, how you healed, how you grew, you'll smile and say, "God spoke to me. He warned me. He loved me out of my own pain, and I listened." Love letter, last time I'll say this, child. If you're still here, your spirit already knows the truth. Don't scroll past your own miracle. Subscribe to this light. Stay inside this covering. Let Archangel Michael walk with you every day, because this isn't the end, it's the foundation of something sacred. Your miracle is not far, it's at the door. Stay connected. Stay expectant. Love letter. This final word is simple. You are not broken. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. You are being positioned. You are being protected. You are being pulled out of the fire without a single burn, because I'm not done with you. I'm just getting started. Now walk forward, my precious one, with your head held high, with peace in your bones, with fire in your purpose, and love surrounding every step. A date the world won't remember, but one heaven never will forget. Because today you were saved from what could have destroyed you and pushed into what will bless you beyond imagination. With eternal love, your Father God and Archangel Michael still standing watch. God spoke to me. He warned me. He loved me out of my own pain, and I listened. Love letter, last time I'll say this, child. If you're still here, your spirit already knows the truth. Don't scroll past your own miracle. Subscribe to this light. Stay inside this covering. Let Archangel Michael walk with you every day, because this isn't the end. It's the foundation of something sacred. Your miracle is not far, it's at the door. Stay connected. Stay expectant. Love letter. This final word is simple. You are not broken. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. You are being positioned. You are being protected. You are being pulled out of the fire without a single burn, because I'm not done with you. I'm just getting started. Now walk forward, my precious one, with your head held high, with peace in your bones, with fire in your purpose, and love surrounding every step. A date the world won't remember, but one heaven never will forget. Because today you were saved from what could have destroyed you and pushed into what will bless you beyond imagination. With eternal love, your Father God and Archangel Michael still standing watch. And child, even though the message has been spoken, I know that your heart still needs a few more words, like warm hands covering yours in the silence after the storm, because I know how your mind works. I know how deeply you love. I know how many chances you give, even when you don't speak them out loud. And I know part of you is still wondering, what if they change? What if I'm being too harsh? What if I walk away and regret it? So listen to me one last time, in a voice that carries no pressure, only truth wrapped in love. The person with the name starting in M has already been given their moment. They've already felt your energy, already tasted your spirit, already seen the treasure that is your heart. And if they couldn't recognize the miracle they were holding, it's not your job to keep reminding them. Love does not live in reminders. Love lives in recognition. You should not have to teach someone how to treat you. You are not a lesson, you are a blessing. And I, your God, am no longer asking you to stay where your spirit has to beg for breath. You've tried, you've waited, you've prayed not just for signs but for their healing. And that makes you holy. But now I want you healed. I want you chosen. I want you to experience a love that doesn't come with waiting rooms and locked doors. So I've sent Archangel Michael to clean the spiritual space around you, to push away the fog, to burn away any dark attachments. And child, some of what you feel right now, the sudden sadness, the tiredness, the dreams that don't make sense, those are pieces of their energy breaking off of you. Let it happen. It's a spiritual detox, and it means freedom is near. You may hear from them soon. They may send a message. They may try to explain. They may show up kind. They may sound sincere. But child, sincerity without transformation is manipulation. Don't fall for recycled words. Don't melt just because they sound soft again. Listen to their actions, not their intentions. Feel their energy, not just their language. And if you still feel that pull in your stomach, that pressure in your chest, that heaviness in your thoughts, then walk away in peace, because your peace is your proof. If peace is missing, I am not in it. If love comes with a question mark, it is not my kind of love. And now that your heart is starting to believe me, let me remind you of something sacred. There is a person I'm preparing for you, someone real, someone good, someone who will not be afraid of your depth. They will meet you in your fire and stay beside you in your quiet. They will not be confused about you. They will not need reminders to choose you. They will not take years to realize your worth. They will show up with gentleness, with consistency, with protection, with clarity. And when they speak, your soul will not tremble, it will rest. But for this person to arrive, you must make room. And that's what this message was. A call to clear the clutter, a moment to walk away from the almosts, the maybes, the once upon a times. Because I'm not just giving you love, I'm giving you new identity. And the old version of you, the one who accepted crumbs and hid your heart, that version is leaving today. Mark it. Today, your heart turned a corner, your spirit stepped into alignment, and the war in your soul came to an end. Now you will walk in peace. Now you will notice small miracles every day. A stranger who smiles at just the right moment, a song that speaks to your spirit, a number that keeps appearing, a whisper that says, keep going. I'm with you. That's me. That's how I talk, through everything, through everyone, through all things. You are not disconnected from me. You are deeply seen, deeply known, and deeply protected. Love letter. And one final time, if this message has echoed in your chest, if you've cried, if you've nodded, if you've paused more than once, then this is not a video, it's an appointment. Heaven brought you here. Stay here. Subscribe. Let Archangel Michael cover you. Let this space become your place of clarity, restoration, and divine remembrance. Love letter. You've come so far, child. Look how strong you've become. And even in the moments where you feel weak, heaven still calls you mighty. So when that M person crosses your thoughts again, whisper to yourself, I bless them. I release them. I choose peace. I choose God's timing. I choose me. And every time you do, heaven will rise to meet you, because your new beginning doesn't start someday. It starts now with me, with love, with light. Your God with Archangel Michael standing guard beside you, sword drawn, wings wide until you are fully healed. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause. For there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Attract wealth with 77-letter invocation prayer. Scientific proof it works. There is a scientific explanation behind why this 77-letter invocation prayer can easily accelerate your journey to wealth, health, and happiness. What's incredible is that not only was this invocation prayer found last year under a 2,000-year-old wall in the Holy Land, Pope Francis, Pope Benedict XVI, Pope John Paul II, and the Dalai Lama visit this wall to invoke miracles from God. This is nothing short of astounding. It's truly the biggest revelation of all time. This direct petition to the divine, that's why it's called an invocation, acts as an attraction magnet. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret of. Want to experience it for yourself? Download the 77-letter invocation prayer here. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you.